Hello, Divine Soul Tribe. I'm back again with another message and a reading. Right. Good evening, YouTube. Good afternoon, good day, whatever time you're watching this. I'm Divina. I am available for private readings. Should you wish to do so, please contact me on the email address in the description box below. I don't reach out in comments, so if you get a comment that isn't highlighted, it's not me. Facebookers, you know the drill, inbox me. Right, let's get into it. So, the title for today, Your New Life is Around the Corner. Are you ready? So, good old Mystic Tory. I love this. Sure, it gives me something to watch before I go to bed. Right. Listen to this, guys. I love this. It's so good. Spring is here. Mind your pets. Keep them indoors. As I told you, the dark creatures are out in force. You'll have to actually... How does she know this? I've done a reading for YouTube last night. Because apparently I've been taken back to my darker roots. Well, I had to go looking in there. Didn't really want to go there, but, here we are. Anyway, because there's too much spiritual warfare going on. So I went and took a lurk in Carmerville with a different deck that I've got that's really not for Facebook. And Dark High Priestesses and Voodoo Dolls was basically what the name of the video. So I can link it. I can just add it to Facebook, and should you wish to go and watch it, if that's something that you are resonating with, dark magic practitioners, psychic attacks, spiritual warfare, spiritual attacks, go and have a look. I've got another deck today that's definitely not for Facebook. I will be using that to do readings on YouTube. I think those readings, I won't do them very often because it is a very dark deck. So that will be Divina's Dark Corner to see what's going on the dark side. Didn't think I'd have to go back to the dark side this lifetime, but I didn't have those experiences for no reason. My past life karma isn't the devil for no reason. That's why I'm here this time, sorting shit out. Anyway, I'm going to start that swear jar. Right, and we're going to do that thing where you guess how much money accumulates so you can get a free reading. Right, so Mystic Touring. This is good news for some of you guys. A lot of you guys, actually. A generational curse breaking high priestess is meeting a legacy builder to create a life according to God's plan that is untouchable. After spiritual warfare taught tough lessons about creating boundaries to protect divine loyalty and love. Yin and yang come together perfectly. So whoever you are, and it was 3:33 when I finished saying that, whoever you are, congratulations. Because I would imagine this is your actual divine masculine that you're going to build a legacy with. See? And there was you guys thinking, that's not for me. It's not for me. It is for you. And it's going to go the distance. I haven't even started yet. Oh, New Life is at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see that. I literally just picked them up. I'll use these today because they have nice messages. I have got other things that I want to talk about today because I... was watching The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Why are you watching that though? Go and watch these things. It's got the tea. Right. I'm going to go for... Okay. Shall we risk a party mix? Yeah, sod it. Let's get into it. Right, so go the distance. You're that generational curse breaking high priestess. It's going to go the distance. Why? because that's your divine counterpart that's coming in to bring you that new life that you've earned for yourself. So let's get into it. You're going to be exchanging gifts. Now these gifts that you'll be exchanging, I don't know what's going on with the device. Right. Sorry about this, Facebook. Oh, Bruno Mars and her video. Anyway, exchanging gifts. That's God. That's your ancestors. That's your spirit guides bestowing upon you what you've earned. Also, that could be you and your counterpart. I hope this heat. I ain't even started giving the tea yet. I hope that is not too loud on the thing. Right. Thinking. Don't overthink things. What is coming your way is what you've earned, what you deserve. The fates have got their hand in this. But been telling you this, it's fated. Divine masculine coming on in. So just breathe. Don't believe me, just watch. That's what Bruno Mars is saying. TikTok, it's just a matter of time, people. Divine soul tribe. Oh, I'm getting excited. Maybe that's why I'm getting a little bit hot. Right. Wait a minute. Oh, my cup, what's looking in it? No, don't be drinking. Treasure Island. That's where you're about to go. To Treasure Island. Hi, Paul. Now it's time to get going. Are you ready to get moving? Spring is upon us. Let's see what's coming. Look, that's how we started. New life. Are you ready for what you've been manifesting? Because everything's about to be fair now. Fair and just. Because you've had a loyal heart. And you have literally stayed faithful on your path the whole time. That's why there's a change in the wind coming. Why? Because you're divine feminine. That's why. Your energy's receptive. Doesn't have to be a woman. Or energy's fluid, right? It's just receptive energy. Because you know what? You see this? This is the orphaned card. This is what you did to all the people that have stabbed you in your back your whole life. You left them feeling like this after they tried to leave you feeling like it. TikTok. Karma train. It's on its way. So don't be overthinking things. Just accept your gifts with grace. Right, let's get a little bit of tarot on it. Because I've got some other shit to be talking about. We're not going to Carmaville. Let's use these ones. Right. So, what's coming in that new life, you ask? Let's have a Queen of Wands. Spiritual warrioress. But then that'll be the Divine Feminine Generational Curse-breaking High Priestess. Well, maybe that's you. It doesn't even matter. There's the King of Wands. He's out here looking for his woman. His divine counterpart. Well, she's gone back in the deck now, but she'll probably come out. This is you guys, right? So it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. The King of Wands is very focused on what it is he's setting out to achieve. And he takes action to make sure he achieves his goals, right? Again, it's just energy. It's fluid. It flows, right? Anybody can be in this energy. But this person always gets what they want. Always. And that's why you're getting a new life, because you set out to achieve what you set out to, you achieved what you set out to achieve. That's why Spirit's like, your new life's coming after a lot of chaos and conflict. These people trying to hold you back. They're back over there. You, the sunshine. Look, you healed your wounded inner child, and now you're skipping through the sunshine. Look at that. That's the Six of Cups, right? That's literally, look, two little children, same. That's what's happened. That's why you're getting a new life. That's why things are going to be fair for you. Fair, because you've got a loyal heart. That's why you're being rewarded. That's why. That's why. Because you walked away from people, places and things that left you in this energy. No more feeling like that. Why? Because you got your inner child now. Nobody can make you feel that way. Anybody tries, fuck them. It's like them people there, I think it was the other day I was talking about, I don't know whether it was like toxic ex-partners that you have children with. If you don't do this, you're not seeing a kid. Fuck them. Go to a solicitor, sort it out. Them kind of people there that are always trying to manipulate you into doing what they want, or they're there, oh, you can't have this, you can't fucking have what I want. I'm a divine being of love and light. God said. That's why. Because I am the sunshine. You're the sunshine. Because you did this and you walked your spiritual path, right? Because you kept your heart loyal and true to yourself, to your healing. That's why. That's why you're getting this new life. You're going to be celebrating while they all sit back feeling orphaned. Why can't we get... Told you, mind them people coming on in to apologise. Oh, I'm sorry, can't... No, I'll accept your apology. Off you pop. Don't want you siphoning off my life anymore. That's what you be telling these people that try to leave you like this. You've been through enough battles. That's why you're getting a new life. Because you've been through enough battles. You never gave up, like I said already. And these changes are coming in fast. Look at that. Happy home life. Commitment. Stability. Happiness. Solid foundation upon which you can build that new life. No more chaos and conflict. Everything's about to be balanced in your life. That's why the yin energy is here, because you're receptive, so you're going to receive, even give and take. Spirit said that's the truth. And you're going to get some truth and clarity as well. I've been telling you, you want to know who's been doing these things to you, trying to keep you in this confused energy. Don't know what to do. Which way shall I turn? Because they're always out here trying to manipulate you. But you had the strength and the courage to let them go. Despite what your pride and your ego might have told you, oh, well, I need to do that. Oh, they might think this about me. Fuck them. You had the strength and the courage to come away from them and leave them out in the cold for a change. And you did it just in the nick of time, apparently. There you are, going towards your victory, your victorious new life. Yeah, after a long time healing. You took the time out and everything happens in divine timing. You know, I see a video earlier, I can't remember what it was about. Actually, yeah, I can. It was about some very dark shit. But I won't get into that on Facebook. I'll do something separate for YouTube because they love that over there. But you took your time out. And yes, a lot of people are like, oh, I've waited long enough. That's your problem, first of all. What are you waiting for? Work on yourself. You've been given that time so that you could reach your destination in one piece and make sure that everything was done that needed to be done by the book, right? Like I keep saying, yeah? That everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why you had to wait this long. Because this is the thing. There's things that you know now that you wouldn't have known 6 months ago had you got everything that you wanted back then, right? There's things now you're like, oh, well, if I'd have had that back then that would have messed up because of this, this and that, right? And let's face it, 6 months ago, you probably wasn't ready for all your blessings, but you are now. That's your happy ever after. You deserve it. Because whoever you are, you worked for that. What do you mean worked? Your whole life. Every day you suffered, every time someone made you feel like this, every time someone turned you over, emotionally manipulated you, or just straight up manipulated you to do their fucking bidding, yeah? That's why. That's how you earn it. By constantly giving to those that do nothing but take from you. You ain't got no love for them people no more. Because you're about to go and collect your legacy. That's why. 10-10. Are you ready for your new life? And literally, that's the title of the video. I hope you are. everything that's coming in on that chariot, everything that you're going to need to do your job to help heal the world the way you healed yourself. Oh, what did I... You know what you healed from. You know. Look, there's divine. That's you and your partner, your spouse, right? Your divine counterpart. That's both of you. Cut all that shit out in your lives. Everything. You're coming in with truth and clarity. You ain't about to take none of this with you. That's what I'm saying. Are you ready for your new life? I'm going to take them off. Put those there. Because judgment's been called on all those people. I keep telling you, my messages might be a little bit early, as some of those dark creatures that cross-watch me know. But the karma train is on its way. Some of them will be knowing about that because of their mystery illnesses that they're getting. You now see things from a different perspective, and I expect they do as well, because they're sitting back watching you collect your blessings. Why are they happy? Because they healed from your abuse. Because you stood your ground and you accepted your spiritual calling. That's why you released all the burdens to make way for your new life. 10, 10, 10. It's all coming out. You're not heartbroken anymore. You healed your heart. And then you chose your path. Let's get away from them sneaky. I'm going to have to start this swear, Charles. Don't know how many times I'm channeling. I get passionate because this is part of my job here on this ghetto prison planet, right? Because you guys need to know you've done the work. So now you can move forward passionately towards your new life because you've earned it. And don't even bother looking back. They'll be watching because you've because you've healed. I told you that chariot's on its way to you while the choo-choo karma train is on its way to them. I'm telling you. No more of this. That's all the 10s out now. That's the 10 of swords. That's how they wanted you to still be like this. There's the 5 of pentacles. That's them. This was you getting all those knives out of your back. No more sleepless nights. No more betrayals. And you know what? I was actually thinking about this earlier. When when people are still trying it. Because people are like, oh, when you grow and evolve, does that mean that people won't do their shit? No, it doesn't. It just means that the way you react or respond to that is different. Mind over matter. If people are doing things that only really going to affect them if you don't entertain it, then you can sit and have a laugh about it. I do it when narcissists try their shit with me. I laugh and let them get on their way. Off you pop. Back to the devil's playground because I don't deal with them. So it's a way you deal with it. If you don't mind, it don't matter. And the fact of the matter is, when people are doing nasty, low vibrational crap, that's because they're wounded and they are operating from their wounded inner child because they refuse to heal. So everything they do is about making sure they stay protected, and they don't like other people being happy. That's why you got the saying, misery likes company. That's good news. It's on its way. A lot of good news. I keep telling you this. Maybe the good news is these people are going to be trapped in their heads. They won't be able to do nothing to you anymore. Every time you collect a blessing and they see or hear about it, this is going to be them. Why are they getting that? Because they earned it after everything you put them through. Clowns. They're going to get a tower moment. You might have one, but it won't be negative. It'll be one of those ones that actually frees you from the, I don't want to say bondage, it's not really bondage, but from overthinking things. It clears the path. So you can continue to walk forward away from them, and they're going to be stuck in their head. Because the thing is, I keep telling you, there's going to be things, people and places that you're not going to want to get rid of or cut off out. If you don't do it, God will do it for you. Yes, there might be a few days of this, but I promise you you'll get over it. Just remember all the things. If it's a person that you've got to leave behind, depending on no, if it's a person you've got to leave behind, or at the very least minimise any contact that you have with them, then that's what you've got to do. No, it isn't easy cutting people out, but if those people would stab you in the back as soon as look at you, no matter what you do for them, snip, snip. Snip, snip. Because why should you afford them the luxury of your compassion when they wouldn't even give you any consideration towards your feelings? This is the thing. When people, this what pisses me off, right? You're expected to always forgive and forget and, oh, let's just move past this. But it's always something that done you dirty that you've got to overlook. Why should you constantly be overlooking people's dirty, dark deeds against you? Oh, let's just move past. Let's not. Let's sit and talk about your shitty behaviour and your conscious decisions to fuck me over. Let's talk about that. How are you going to forgive yourself? Why should I forgive you is the conversation you should be having with these people. So yes, it might be painful that they're not going to change. Like I say quite often, I'd like it if somebody proved me wrong. Because you already know whoever it is you've got to, because there's going to be a person or people, you already know. Maybe it's a job, because I had to let a job go last week. Didn't fucking like it anymore anyway, but that's besides the point. But this won't last long because it's for your highest and best good. Look. That's that full card. That's 0 point. You are about to start a new life. Because you said goodbye to the old one. All the things and the people and the places that were holding you back, keeping you stuck in your training program. Your training program. This is the thing, anything that's affiliated with your old self, it's got to go. Anything that you haven't been doing to build your new life, it's got go. God said it's your destiny to go forward and show people how to beat this clown. Yeah? You go within, you seek all your spiritual wisdoms and your knowledge that the knowledge that you use to unlock your wisdoms to beat this clown. You go forward because now you are unified within yourself. You can show other people how to do the same thing. Because that's justice. It's justice. You're going to be collaborating with the right people now. Not a bunch of energy vampires that just want to siphon your life force because they haven't got the courage to do what you've done, which is beat your demons. Get rid of this clown. You emancipated yourself from that, from your addictions, from your depression, from your infestations of demons. Here she goes again. Don't like it, off your pop. I'm gonna get into it. This is you guys right now. Don't worry about the fact that it's a woman on the card. It's irrelevant. The 9 of Pentacles is about independent wealth and abundance. Not necessarily money, but yes, you're gonna be rich. Because I'm telling you now, you're gonna be rich in everything. Happiness, wealth, stability, the lot. You're always going to be smiling because you went stuck with this all the time. That's going to be everybody else. Stuck with that. Confused. How did you manage to beat it? Because I'm strong. That's why. Because I don't choose to carry a generational curse. That's why. I choose to have a nice life. I choose to have a happy life. I choose to have a stable life away from people that just want to see me miserable. That's why. Oh, well, I wasn't able to do it. That's because you like to play with your demons. Feed them. You waited long enough and your ships are coming in. And this is the energy that you guys are going to be in from now on. The King of Pentacles, Mr. Midas. Everything you touch is going to turn to gold. Why? Because you're a generational curse breaker. You're here to change the world. I'm going to get my 144 chosen deck out and see what Margie got the tea got to say. She got a lot of info, my God. You got a big mission here on Earth, and I'm here with my big mouth to let you know about it. Because we've all been here before. Yes, we have. So pay attention to your dreams, guys. There'll be hidden secrets in there. And don't forget your royalty. So make sure people treat you as such. Don't take no disrespect from nobody. No one. Whether you resonate with it or not, you're a Jesus descendant. I'm just going to take that as you're like a prophet. But be mindful, because there's dickheads out there still doing spell work. Do your spirit baths. Do your incense. Sage your space. All of that. Whatever you got to go and do. Just protect yourselves. And royalty, yes? Royalty. Don't forget this neither. You're God's ambassador. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Like I keep telling you, you're royalty. You make sure you're treated as such. You'd have to be to get through everything you've suffered your whole life, endured. You've got divine protection and intervention, because you've got a big mission here on Earth, and there's nobody going to knock you off your path. No one. No one. So check those evil family members. This is where I was going. I knew that's what that was, but here we are. You're a shaman, an earth angel healer. What have I been telling you? You've got the gift of courage. This you. Listen, this new moon, clarity, right? So pay attention to your dreams, because they will reveal the hidden secrets that you need to know about these evil family members. But I would imagine that most of you already know about these evil family members, and you've always felt like royalty. Now, my divine soul tribe, you can actually say, I was right. I am royal. You are. Why? Because you're God's ambassador. That's why. I've been telling you. So these people can come along and try whatever they want. It ain't going to fly round here, because we ain't. We're too protected, plus we're too powerful. Also, as well, what you guys need to remember is your words hold power. Nobody, no entity has any power over you. Not one. That's why we've all been rebels all our lives. And don't listen to them, because ain't nobody on this planet got any authority over us. Best remember that. Better not use that deck, because that's similar to the other one. That will get mixed up. I'm not using that witchy deck. Right. Because we got to get on it. Which deck is that? We'll get this one out. You're being watched, as always. Now, some of you is going to be watched by your evil family members. Some of you are going to be watched by your old friends. But all of you are going to be watched by some top tier people, because you're a chosen one. Because you're royalty and you're God's ambassador. So just be mindful. They ain't got nothing on you. They can't do you nothing. Just spend these next few days, or a couple of weeks, through this moon cycle. Take the time to rest, right? And gather yourself, because I'm telling you, soon come. Six of Wands, your victory. Your destiny. You just watched me shuffle the cards. Union, happiness, stability, or reunion if some of you are not in a current relationship with your person, because you're on a timeout or whatever, I don't know, separation, whatever. Either way, this is part of your package, right? And it's coming on fast after you've spent enough time enduring, I'm not going to say suffering, enduring all these obstacles. This is the wounded one. I mean, look at him. He's had enough. But he ain't going to give up. He's going to reach his destination, because he's got a horse to get on, to victory to ride through. And you see this, right? It just reminds me of, like, you know, Aladdin, right? The Disney film. You know, when they're riding through the town to go through to the castle, like, yes, I'm Prince this, da, 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 da. That's going to be you lot, because you are royalty. There you go, that's the Four of Wands, that's your happiness, that's your, there she is, there's your queen. That's your counterpart. Where is he? Yeah? Spiritual warriors. That's this couple. He was set out and he had a main focus. He had a target, he reached it. And he whooped a lot of demonic ass on the way through. This one does the same thing. She's a badass sorceress. That's your counterpart. That's your vibrational match. That's the truth. Right. There's that Chariot again. Because you said goodbye to your old life and anything that was holding you back. You transformed. You cut out what needed to be cut out. Now, cut out the rest of it. Cut it out. It's like hanging on to that old pair of shoes. What for? Put it in the bin. Yes, these people are going to be out here all sad and upset because you don't want heartbroken, because you don't want nothing more to do with them, but they brought it on themselves. Doing you dirty every time they get a chance because you don't want to conform to what they want, what they want you to do, or what they want you to accept. It's funny, isn't it? Because all them people that are like that, they want you to accept this, that, and the third, right? But they won't accept nothing that you do. Everything you do is wrong. Why is that? Anyway, you've got some good news coming on in. Plenty of travel. You're going to be moving around a lot. And you're going to be getting a lot of signs from the universe. Because you left all that 3D crap down there. And you chose to ascend. Because you went on your journey. And you hit your target. And now you bossed up. This come out in the reverse. This come out in the reverse yesterday as well, I think. No more chaos and conflict for you. It's done out here. There we go. Back to the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Right. I got a little bit too gassed with that. So, this brings me over now to what I wanted to talk about. Because, watched Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe, right? So, there's a lot of tea in there. So with that, what happened was, obviously the kids go through the wardrobe. It was their destiny. It was foretold that they were they were the kings and queens of Narnia, right? And their destiny was to come and beat the White Witch that had taken over Narnia and cast a dark spell, which made it like an Iceland, basically. And all the dark creatures were running around, like, they didn't have no freedom, this, that, and the third. And all the dark creatures were running around with this demonic creature. I can't stand that woman that plays her anyway. Very dark. And she is a creature. I don't even know what creature she is. Anyway, I digress. So, I had to write this down. That was their destiny, to go through and protect the lands, right? Well, save the land and defeat this witch. So they went through and they done it. But it's like, and when they got there, when they all got there together, and they was like, okay, we're here now, sort of thing. Then this guy, like Father Christmas, turned up with a chariot, well, like a chariot. And on that chariot was everything they needed to do their job, which was prophesied, right? So exactly what they needed. And that White Witch, the way she treated Edmund, was like the original narcissistic mother, right? So, yeah, the demons were fighting on behalf of the witch. Oh, it was ridiculous. But they were fighting on behalf of this witch to protect their enslavement. It makes zero sense. That's how dumb demons are, right? So, but in the beginning, this is the thing about forgiveness as well, right? You can forgive somebody, but you don't have to take them back into your life. That's just, yeah. So Edmund sold them out with some Turkish delight, the sweets. And that's kind of like how some of these people end up over on the dark side. They're tempted by the devil because of these sweet things that the devil offers. Oh, come and work for me, and I'll give you this. And then as soon as you surplus to requirements, you're cut out, you're done out here, right? Because you're no longer necessary. Anyway, so that film was very representative of like what we're here doing. We're here to reset the planet. Yeah, we're here to make changes. Now I know I can hear, oh no, that's a big job, it's a tall order. It is a tall order. But like I said, we're pebbles. We don't have to be out here, like, you know, walking up the steps to the temple path and stand on the stage and da-da-da. It can be just as metaphorical as it is literal, right? You're the pebble. You can be a pebble in a little pond that causes ripples. Those ripples reach other people. It's like the butterfly effect. The butterfly is tiny. But the effect that the butterfly has is the magnitude of the effect that the butterfly has is great, right? Magnificent, should I say. So, like, this is the thing. Don't be so focused on how big of a difference you can initially make, because whatever difference you make is going to be big, even if it's just in one person's life. Now, I've said this to you before. If you make a difference in one person's life, say for argument's sake you inspire one person that goes off out and they do something that changes the whole world because of how you helped them, how you inspired them, you've done your job. You've done your job. The thing is, not everybody's going to, like I said, we're not all going to know what our exact job is, like all the rest of it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I just can't stand looking at these fucking demons on the telly. It's doing my head in. But, you know, I'm telling you now, my Divine Soul Tribe, you've got a big job to do. We ain't just out here, we're like with a little bit of this and a little bit of that to do. We've got something big to do. Like I said, even if it's you inspire one person, I'm telling you, your name will be heard. Because that was something that came up earlier. Your name holds power. It does. You're highly ranked in the spiritual realm. And this is the thing, like a lot of you are like, oh no, you should go. Listen, literally the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, it is like, it was very, like I said, symbolic. These children, and they were children, they went through to Narnia and they were kings and queens. That was their ranking in the spiritual realm. That's representative. Narnia is like the representative of the spiritual realm. They were badasses. They were there to defeat the queen, the evil queen, and that's what they did. And their ranking was high. And then they came back to Muggle land and they returned back after like 20 odd years of being over there. And they came back and then they turned back into the children that they were when they left. And then they went back again in the second film, obviously. But they'd only been gone 1 year in Muggle world when they returned back because the horn was blown for their return. They'd been gone for like 200 years. Everything, again, it just goes to show everything had changed. Like the trees stopped talking, they'd stopped dancing, all the creatures of the land, all the inhabitants of the land, they had gone underground, deep in the woods, because these people, I can't remember what they were called, Talmuds or something like that. They had come and taken over the lands. No different to these demons that have colonised this land. Hence the reason we've been sent back down here, to come and clean up the mess. Now I'm going to find something to put on that isn't distracting. I just want a mix that isn't, oh, okay, let's put that on. Okay, let's try that. Right, I'm just going to put this dance mix on, just for something different. I always put an R&B on. I do actually like a lot of different music, so, you know. Anyway, so yeah, they went back 200 years later and they had to do the same thing again. I mean, I didn't finish watching the second one because too long, but I'll finish watching it tomorrow. But it's literally what we need to be seeing. And people are like, how do you watch that? It's research. These things, these films, these TV shows that I watch, that I recommend to you go and see, whether you watch it or not, that's entirely up to you, but they're training manuals, they're reminders, they're letting you know. It ain't no different to you going into a library and reading a history book. It's not. And this is the thing that makes me laugh, right? You guys, well, not everybody, obviously, because not everybody's inclined to go and read books about history and stuff like that. But you guys will go and read a history book and soak it all up and be like, oh yeah, I read this and da-da-da-da-da. But you watch something, you watch a film, right? And it's fiction. You watch a TV series that you get really immersed in and you get right into it, you learn everything about it, and you know it because you resonate with it, but that's just fiction. I just love all that stuff. Yeah, because you were there. You experienced that. That's you being reminded of what you need to know. It's no different to having history lessons. You're being reminded of what you need to know. I mean, granted, most of it is written by these dark creatures that just want us to know certain things and not everything. But if you go looking deep enough, they didn't burn all the books. They didn't change everything. There is some stuff that you're able to get your hands on that will tell you the truth. That will tell you the truth. You just got to go and look. Not on Google. You can get some truth on Google, but you're not going to get a lot. Try DuckDuckGo. They let you have access to a lot of other things, like that document that I told you about a little while back. Silent weapons for quiet wars. You can't find that on Google. It doesn't compute on there. But if you go on DuckDuckGo, you will find that document. It's like about 43 pages, I think it is. Very interesting. This is stuff that they've been implementing to break down the family unit since, I think, the 60s. Go and read it. It's very interesting. And it ties in with the world we live in today. Make it so that mum and dad are out all day. Make it so that the kids are being handled by creatures. Not all teachers are creatures, but you have to comprehend the fact that they're all educated by the same people. And who is it that does a lot of the education curriculums? It'll all go back to like the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, them sorts of people there. Go and do your research. I'm not gonna keep directing people to certain things. You'll have certain knowledge of certain things because that's what you're supposed to have. I've been down a lot of rabbit holes over the last decade or so, but I've always been knowing. Anyway, go and do some research on these things because, you know, when people say we're in war, we've been in war our whole lives, because they've wanted to keep us stuck down. Why do you think most of us have ended up an addict in one way, shape or form? Because we're keeping the demons in us fed, which keeps us in a lower vibrational frequency. Once we get away from the once we get away from the addictions, the spiritual warfare changes. It's different things. Constant. I told you, I'm telling you, I got pushed down them stairs that day. And all I kept hearing was, you might as well smoke again now. A year I gave up for. But that was all it took, was that mashing up my ankle so I couldn't go to the gym. That was enough. For me to listen to that voice in my head and knock me off my path at that point. Well, I say knock me off my path. It didn't really, because I'm still on it. But it just took a little bit longer to get to this bit. Actually, no, I'm going to take that back, because everything happens as and when it's supposed to happen at the right time. Yeah, nothing happens by chance. I'm here doing what I'm supposed to be doing because it's the right time for me to be doing it. That's why I'm here at this time. I don't want to use those cards. The Ace of Wands just come out. That's you getting your magic. That's you claiming your power back. Yeah? You're going to be able to wield that power and that magic and use it to create nothing but prosperous and passionate new beginnings and a lot of opportunities. Wasn't even going to use this deck, but I was trying to put the cards away. Look. That's you and your counterpart about to start a new life together. It is. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. Some of you guys, your counterpart is not who you think it is. It'll be someone completely different. I don't want anyone else. Don't take anyone else then. Stay with your flipping catalyst. Your karmic. One that's caused you a lot of upset. Stay with that person. Be in that energy. The thing is, everything's about choice. We've all got a choice. Do you want to be happy? That's the question. Yes, I hear you say. Well, be happy then. Be the sunshine that you are. Not in this energy that you've been left in. The Empress is there. You're about to birth. This is you saying goodbye to your old life. Goodbye. Ta-da. Because look, God said you're about to birth a new world. I told you this. I told you this. You've walked up those steps. You've ascended to your Christ consciousness. That's the Jesus descendant. And it's just a term, Christ consciousness. It's about being enlightened. Your crown chakra and your first eye being wide open. You're about to step into your... There's the Four of Wands. Yeah? There's the King of Wands. Focused. Right? And the High Priestess. You be knowing that's coming. And what did Mystic Tory say? High Priestess that broke a generational curse has got a legacy builder coming into their life for them to build a legacy together. Leave a legacy. You got work to do, guys. Got messages coming in. You got truth to be telling. This is people. I think this is going to be people coming to you telling you the truth. But you're just going to be calm about it because this is the King of Swords, right? So wait, yeah, people are going to be coming on and messaging you. You're going to receive news about something good, but you're going to be like this about it. Okay. All right. I wasn't supposed to be doing a reading with these cards. I'm just going to read these cards. Because you've ascended, right? Because you're now in this energy, like Queen of Pentacles, I got my shit together, I'm good. And you're like, nothing, you're not phased anymore, right? So when people come on in, it's like, okay. Because you know that Chariot's on the way. You know, because you've got away from everything that no longer serves you. Dropping it on the floor again. Look, the Emperor. That's you, all bossed up. All bossed up. Ready for your union. ready. I'm going to put these cards away. So let's do that. Oh yes, I wanted to get the ancestors cards out today because I didn't do it yesterday. I did something else, didn't I? We did that witchy deck. We used that witchy deck, didn't we? Can't get you out of my head. Let's have a look and see what the Shaman and Ancestors deck is saying today. Dancer of Joy and Dancer of Inspiration. I told you, you're going to be an inspiration to others. That's how you change the world. You're the pebble. And this is going to be you. Dancer of Joy. I'm telling you, but listen, by the time this full moon comes, you're going to be basking in your own success. So use these next few weeks to reflect on everything that you've experienced, everything you've gone through, everything you've endured, everything you've fought to get to where you are. Everything. Because you're going to be able to live a life of traditions now, instead of all this crap, constantly trying to survive. And that's what it was. All our lives we tried to survive the crap that's been thrown at us. The ancestor of skills been with us the whole time. That's how we've been bobbing and weaving. Bobbing and weaving. And welcome. This is the ancestor of tribes with us. Welcome to the Divine Soul Tribe. Your skills, your special skills are required in this mission. Are you ready? Because you've got to teach other people how to use them skills. Shaman of Foresight said so. Spirit of empowerment. You're going, your stories, your lives are going to empower others. Because you know what? You walked with the spirit of challenge and you faced every single challenge that was bestowed upon you by those people. You did. Because you're a hunter of paths and you chose the right one. You said no more. You went with the Shaman of Purification and you cleaned your life up. You literally cleaned your life up. Because the Ancestor of Exile took you away from that dark life that they tried to have you live. And the Spirit of Nurture was with you. Yes, it was. Now I'm going to take a risk and use the Poltergeist Tarot. No, not with them. Not going to do that. Oh, I'm going to get my little dinky deck out. I haven't had that for a little while. Right, Two of Swords. No more confusion. The Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. You're bossed up and you knew that was coming. You know why that happened? Because you went through that period of purification. That's why. That's why that's happened. Taking it. And that's the Chariot behind the Emperor. Oh, I wish you could, if you could have the vision that I had. Well, everybody's gifts are different. If you could see what I could see, right? You closed out all those cycles. You closed them down. That's why you're the Emperor now. That's why you stand there in that Emperor energy. I just dropped these cards off the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. The truth is what empowered you to keep going, to face all those challenges. You cut through them challenges with the Sword of Truth. You weren't having it. That's the Empress. You don't walk alone. You don't work alone. You don't. You come in pairs for a reason. Strength in numbers. Right, Spirit of Challenge. Yes, your life was out of whack, and that was the challenge, to bring balance into your life. But you did it. Because you healed. You brought sunshine. You brought the sunshine back to yourself, because that's who you are. You're a fractal of the sun, God's ambassador. Royalty. Of course you carry this. You are the sunshine. And you recovered. That was the challenge. That was the challenge, to recover from all their dark deeds that they did to you, leaving you in this energy of feeling out of balance, feeling like your life was all over the place. but you took a time out and you healed from all of that, and you started shining your light. It irritates the shit out of their demons. We're going to start the spiritual tomorrow. I've got a big bottle full of coins, so we'll just use that. All right. Right, this purification, let's have a look at that. We've got a nice little bundle. We've got the Moon card, the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Devil. I love this. Shaman of Purification. Oh, no, something wants to be seen. God card, yes, people. Right, so the moon, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. What have I been telling you? They wanted to keep you in this. 55 was on the clock. Big changes are coming, people. I'm telling you. These moon cycles, yes, have been good for us to clear everything out, to gain our sense of clarity, because I can tell you now the things I can see now. Anyway, everything that was done behind your back to keep you stuck, to keep you down in those low-level emotions, to stop you from digging in and dealing with that shit, was brought to the light. They wanted to keep you in this period of constantly waiting for your ships to come in. They're just over there. It's almost on the way. Heartbreak, upset, devil energy. God said, I got my child, my ambassador. I'm going to help fix that. I'm going to help purify them. This shit is in exile. That's what that is. That's why that came out like that. God said, I'm purifying you. No more are they going to be sat in that low vibrational energy at your hands. I'm providing them with a boat, a means of escape, so they can get in there and get away from you and your dark shit. Your evil family members. Pay attention to your dreams, people, because they're going to be revealing some hidden secrets. They are. And you're going to have to accept some of the things. That's going to be part of those tower moments. The thing is, right, what I'm picking up is it's not going to be so much hidden secrets as it is confirming things that you already know. Like I keep saying, prove me wrong. I'd love that. Right, you manifested this. Of course you did. You manifested nothing but happiness, pure, true love. You've manifested abundance of spiritual gifts. Also, stability in your emotional life. Yeah? Because you're no longer confused. You chose the right path. That's why. There's the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. You never let go of your hope that you was going to have a better life. And you never let go of the hope that you was going to get on that horse and ride your way to victory. You did it. You did. Because you invested in yourself. You made the wise choice. You invested in the right place. In you. And you took your time to get to your destination, but you got there in the end. And you made sure you got there not just in the nick of time, but you took your time to get there because you didn't want to make any mistakes this time. Because your mission is too important. That's why you took your time doing what needed to be done. Everything has to be done in good timing anyway. You had the strength and the courage to keep going, no matter what. That's why you're being rewarded. That's why you're no longer trapped in your head, because you see things from a different perspective now. And that is why you no longer sit up at night worried, because you are in this energy, because you've been purified. Nothing going to put you in that low vibrational energy anymore. I'll tell you something now. I don't get anxiety anymore. I don't. If I pick up on anxiety, it's because literally I'm picking up on it from other people. Like if I walk in the room, like, oh, who's this coming from, please? It's empty. I don't get it. I don't get worried. I don't overthink things. unless, of course, I'm picking up on the telepathic communication. None of it. Because I cleared out all that energy and I'm running on a higher vibrational frequency. So you ain't catching me like that. I don't worry about nothing. Why? Because I know God's got me. My life is balanced now. Because I don't have them kind of people around me that siphon my energy and leave me feeling depleted and leaving yourself, well, not leaving yourself feeling depleted, but other people coming on and stealing your good energy, your high vibrational energy. That's what leaves you feeling those ways. Overthinking things, because it's an energy exchange. You're giving them your good energy and they're taking all of yours. But they're also, when they're taking yours, they're putting theirs on you. Think about that. Alright? You don't want to be taking on anybody's dusty ass energy, because those are the people that left you out in the cold, left you to rot, left you feeling orphaned. Yeah? You healed your wounded inner child, and now it's time for justice. It is. So, I'm going to close this out now because I'm tired. And I've got a long day tomorrow. So, how are we going to close this out? This is the wisdom. Look, the goddess of dreams. What did I say to you earlier in Margie's deck? Got to pay attention to your dreams, because that's where the hidden secrets will be revealed. Can't make it up. Beneath the surface. Hidden truths, something unknown. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, team. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God. Visions, intuitions, and receptivity. So pay attention to your dreams, because literally pay attention to your dreams, because hidden secrets, hidden truths, something unknown. Maybe there's a couple of things that might be unknown. 1, 2, 3 was on the clock when I said that. Right, Archangel Haniel. Joy, blessings, and intuition. Trust your instincts. Things are going to be confirmed for you moving forward. That's what's coming. Journey guide. You can't even see that because of the reflection. Journey guide. Travel and change in location. Right? The change in location is you in yourself. It's a shift. Right, what can I get? Archangel Raziel. Wisdom, inspiration, and Akashic records. That's what's going to be revealed to you in your dreams. Hidden secrets about your evil family members, what they try to keep hidden from you. But your Akashic records are going to be unlocked. Well, they'd be unlocked anyway. But that's going to unlock your wisdoms. Right? That's what's happening. That's part of your gifts. Look, Archangel Haniel's at the bottom of the deck again. All the archangels are coming out to play. Archangel Zadkiel, I think that is. Self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. Accept yourself. Have compassion for yourself and forgive yourself. Because this is another thing that people struggle with, is forgiving themselves for the things that they've done. Right? You don't need other people's forgiveness. You forgive yourself. I mean, yeah, okay, it depends what you've done to other people, obviously, but, you know, you've got to forgive yourself. We're our own worst enemies when it comes to stuff like that. I should have done this, I should have said that, and da-da-da-da. Stop! You didn't! Know better next time. That's how you learn. Keep it moving. That's another thing as well that they want you to do. They want you to constantly overthink things, and this is something that I've been saying throughout this reading. Stop overthinking things. Let it go. Once something's done, it's done. You can't. If you spend your time reflecting on old shit, you're not gonna get anywhere. The next card is conscious steps, considered action, looking forward. Literally, what I've just been saying. Love this. Soulful appreciation. Another thing I've just said to you. Heartfelt gratitude. Be grateful for how far you've come and what you've left behind, and the fact that Spirit's always had your back whilst you've been going through this transitional period of time, and now the scales are going to be balanced out. Yes, they are. Soul expression and something new. I'm going to end it right there, because that's basically how we started, yeah? Are you ready for your new life? You created this. I was going to stop, but apparently I've got to keep going. Soul creation, right? Soul expression is something new. That's your new life, right? Underneath that card is your past life guides, karmic lessons and present assistance. These are your ancestors, right? You've learnt the lessons that you needed to learn to give you the knowledge to unlock the wisdoms within you, and they're there protecting you, guiding you along the way on your journey. Yeah? Prosperity is yours. Abundance and success. That's what's being bestowed upon you. That's what's on that chariot. That's where the gifts are coming from, where we started at the beginning, exchanging gifts. That's your ancestors saying, job well done. You did what we wasn't able to do. You bust open that curse. Right? And you're going to start a new life. Because you're going to start your own family line, your own legacy. Yeah? Why do you think I changed my name? Why? I am not my training program. I'm not. I'm going to start the Lumen bloodline. That's my bloodline. My bloodline. My royal descendants are going to be the Lumens. Yes, they are. Because that generational curse ends here with me, as your generational curse that you had to break should end with you. Yeah? Right, it's 23 minutes past. 23 minutes past midnight. So 2-3 Ascension time. Anyway, I am going to end it there because look where we are. Abundance and success, that's what you've got coming your way. Yeah? Like this wants to be shown. I want to go because I've got to go and record something. I've got to go and do TikTok. I've abandoned my post there. Right, divine presence. That's you. You're a divine presence, but God's with you now. The force of love and creation. Yes. Right. Prophets and ancient seers. Decisions, predictive guidance. That's your ancestors. That's you now. You're a prophet. You're an ancient seer. Your spirit is eternal. Your higher self and sacred intuition is what's helped you achieve this success. And for that, for coming through and completing that, you're going to get your rewards. Wisdom of the Magi. Mental clarity. The Magi, sorry. Gonna stop now. That's you. You're a wise Magi now. Embrace your wisdoms and share them with the world. Because that's what you're here to do. And on that note, my divine soul tribe, I'm going to love you and leave you. So, my fellow ambassadors, my fellow royal family, until next time, stay divine.